What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode.
Yeah, welcome back, you guys. I feel like it's been a freaking... It's been 2 weeks since I've last seen you guys, I think. Or maybe was it 2 or 3 weeks?
Hold on, guys. Let us know if Autumn is low in volume.
Oh,
if yes, we give her booze. If she is perfect, we applaud her. Let us know. Is Autumn too low?
Yeah, please let me know what my audio is like. Oh, gosh.
We will... Two?
What is 2?
2, Rob?
Dang it. I don't know what the
Turn Autumn up.
All
right. Okay. While Autumn works on turning it up.
Does this work? Is this better?
Mas?
Dude, it's...
Mas.
I messed something up. Clearly.
12 dB more, Jack?
Clearly
messed
the 12
dB
up with my...
What's up, Paul? What's going on?
Interface. Be right back.
She'll be right back. Anyway, back to... We have music now in the background, Catherine. Don't want that awkward silence. Oh, there's Autumn with that.
Did that fix it?
Oh, now you can turn it down.
Oh,
but it's great.
Oh, okay. I know what I did.
There we do.
It's really stupid, like what it is.
Guys, that volume is about to be perfect.
Okay, is it better now?
One more lower.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Oh my gosh, that does sound really loud.
It's gonna be good, everybody.
Testing. Okay, what about now?
I think that's good. Is he giving it a yes, everyone?
You guys, let me know. It's the same issue that I've had before, where I forgot to switch from recording to, or from monitor to recording for whatever reason. If it's on monitor, it messes up the sound, but if it's on recording, it's fine. Weird. I don't understand it, but okay.
Okay.
We're back.
Okay, I think we're okay. Okay. Thank you, Catherine. What's going on? What's going on, F-Dots? What's going on, everybody? So it's, of course, another version of Synth and Gear Happy Hour. I have my Spindrift.
There you go. I've got my H2O.
Okay.
I should have brought my green drink. I've been drinking this like green drink that apparently it's been on social media. I didn't know. It's like a kiwi strawberry thing, and it's like green, but it's actually delicious.
Okay.
So good.
Here's what we're gonna do, everybody. Turn this down. We're gonna turn me up, technically one more.
You guys, please check out Noir's story. Please check out Noir's story if you're not following him on Instagram. It is super funny.
There we go. Yeah, I can't bend over any further. I'm currently not wearing pants. What's up, Rob? What's going on? I'm literally not wearing pants.
Rob, shout out to Rob. Yes, for the tacos.
That's actually 6 Del Taco tacos, right?
That's amazing. Because they're $1.
Or 6 Jack in the Box tacos.
Shout out to Rob.
Yes, Ball Pit Mayhem. It was a good time.
Oh my gosh. Yes, you guys, please go to the stories. Go to Noir's stories right now and watch him on a rubber ducky jumping into a ball pit. It's so hilarious. It looks like a fun event.
It was a cool event.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm happy it's a Synth happy hour. So I'm sorry for taking so long to really get to what it is, but you know, I cannot wait for Super Booth to get here, Autumn, because it feels so boring. I feel just so bored.
Like there's just not much going on. Scalar 3 came out. Wait, did we already talk about that? I think we talked about that already.
No, but we can talk about anything.
Does anybody like Scalar 2? Or like, did anybody use Scalar 2? I loved Scalar 2. It was
Weaselbox. No, on my Instagram.
I haven't really read up on. I haven't really seen like what features are in Scalar 3, but again, huge fan of Scalar 2.
I don't really know. Let's see. How about we Let's see. How about we watch Friends of the Channel? Here we go. We're gonna watch a little Sanjay C. Sanjay's wearing his glasses in this video. He's trying to be Noir Blanc B. Like, that's crazy. Look at this. Look at this look. Is he more
Oh my gosh.
sophisticated? A man about town.
I dig it.
With
I can
these
dig
glasses.
it. Yeah, that's cool.
What's up, Viral? What's going on?
I need my own pair of glasses like that.
You do.
Yeah.
You could look as, I mean, Sanjay's like surrounded by keyboards. I think that's a new keyboard wall setup. But anyways, I don't know anything about Scalar at all. So let's does anyone not know about Scalar? Because I'll just click play and then we can learn about Scalar.
Yeah, Cool Doug Love says Scalar 2 is the business. It lets me pretend to understand music 100%. I love it. It's so cool.
Okay, I have no idea about that. Sanjay will tell me.
Chords or melodies, Scalar has probably already been on your radar. And with version 3, it's not just smarter, it's so much more useful to you as a producer. In this video, I'm going to show you what Scalar is, how it will help you make better music, and 5 reasons why I think it could be a lifesaver. Scalar 3 is a plugin that helps you find chords, create progressions, and even come up with melodies and bass lines without needing to know music theory. It listens to what you play or what key you're in, and then suggests ideas you can use instantly in your DAW. You can start with chord sets made by real artists or build your own. You can then trigger those chords with your MIDI keyboard or click to audition and drag them right into your DAW as MIDI. Dragging was my go-to while composing stuff with Scalar 2, but there's a new way to keep arranging right here. Wait till I show you the arrangement section. Now let's dive into version 3 to see how it's now become a full creative engine.
Okay, so before we dive in to see how it's become a full creative engine, Catherine says, I have no idea what this is at all. Is this MIDI packs? It's kind of like, there's something in Cubase. Maybe somebody can remind me. It's called chord track or something, or maybe not. I forgot what it's called. But it's not like a MIDI pack. It's not lazy. Look, okay, everyone, look. I have a whole video. Look, I'm gonna show this. Let's see. Let's see if I can show this.
It feels like cheating. That's funny. I mean, I guess for people that are really like the purists that really spend their whole life learning like the piano, I could see them not digging this, but
look, everyone, I already have an entire script on the way for why you're lazy. Okay. So look, this is an entire script called Music Has Become Too Easy. It's a little script for a video eventually. It's just calling everybody out for literally being lazy, and your music is bad because you are lazy.
Oh, that's funny. I love that because it's like,
wait.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
So there's lots of references, some Herbie Hancock references, some very interesting
is part of that like just like well, actually I'll wait for the video and then we'll talk about it.
Ooh, patents filed for new MPC. I mean, we talked about it last week. That's kind of the hope for Superbooth, but I also don't think Akai releases at Superbooth. They don't need that. But anyways, what were you gonna say, Autumn?
No, I just said we'll comment on your video when it comes out.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Sure, many people will not want to hear me tell them that they're lazy, but I mean,
somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, number 1, it's the new user interface. Now, honestly, I thought the old one was kind of complicated. Lots of stuff hidden under menus, not so in this new version. 3 sections here to start. Section A is where you'll find progressions ready to go. Section B shows you the scale you're in. So if you're an expert, you can explore scales here. And section 3 is where you're actually creating your progression. Now, let's start from scratch and just choose a built-in progression. You can search by genre or explore chord progressions made by an artist. And of course, if you've already started creating something in your DAW, but you need some help finishing it, there's MIDI detect and even audio detect if you've saved someone else's great chords. So yeah, 2 ways to begin. There are lots of nice progressions here. Just tap the chords to hear them.
Okay, hold on. I want to look at this real quick. Just because I think it's important.
Lots of nice progressions here. Just tap the chords to hear them.
Okay. Sorry for all. This is maybe for me, Julian. I just wanted to look at this because I'm interested in why it works the way it works. So this looks like it's probably in like D. Oh, it's a G minor. So anyway, there's a G minor 11th. So he's got a G. They've got a, I don't know why this is sort of lit up, but so I'm just saying there's a G, there's a D, so a 1, there's a 5, there's a 9, this is called a 9, there's a major or a minor third, what is that, a C, so that's like a 11, and then a 7.
Yeah, so how does it work? Super lost, by the way, but very impressed.
Just 2 ways to begin. There are a lot.
So D minor, D. Okay, so octaves, and then 5, 7, and a major or a minor third. What am I saying? I mean, the thing for me about things like this is like, I guess it can work, but there's so much there, like. It could do voice leading, probably like automatic voice leading, but voice leading isn't always what you want. So it's sort of like my issue with scalar type things or just chord generator type things is that there's so much about the melody of the song that is important when you're kind of laying out how the chord should be inverted or just played. And these just sort of are saying like, here's a static thing. It's sort of giving you like what you need, but not like why it would be a good choice.
Right.
It's like it's just
Well, you're not learning anything from it.
No, I mean, it sounds great. Like a D minor 11, an A, F major 9, sorry, D minor 7, F major 9, an A minor 11, D. So 1, 3. What is that? It's a G. I'm trying to think what scale that is.
Yeah, man. When I open this up, it's literally just like, what sounds good? I'll go to kind of like the top bar, but in the old scaler, it was all on the bottom. And you kind of just like play around with what sounds good. Put it into a MIDI track on Ableton, of course. And then, I don't know, you kind of like just mess with the chords. You'll like add stuff in if you want. Some people just use what scalar gives you. I like to kind of play with it a little bit.
What's up, Paulo Hanzo?
Hey, Paulo.
Yeah, I think this is really good for maybe even, okay, so I see the use case for me maybe being you're just trying to make a skeleton and you want to just get, because I write chords typically first to kind of, then I hum a melody to it, and if that's not what I want, I change the chords. So this would be good for just kind of like, I don't know, making sure parts of the song go together as well. The change from verse to chorus and chorus to verse or bridge, if you have that. And then you could go back and, decide if it sounds good. And I don't know. Anyway, it does have like moods, which are kind of good too. So,
I mean, I do like that too for somebody that doesn't have any idea like what a D minor scale sounds like, and just saying like, hey, it's a sad, serious, emotional, sentimental, like, okay, that's helpful. And they even have like the genre of music thing. I mean, that's kind of cool too. I personally am a huge fan of Scalar 2. Scalar 3, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm sure they've done some really cool stuff.
Oh wait, this is a. Oh yeah, my bad. This is a D minor scale. I'm like, what is the A sharp? But yeah, okay, I'm an idiot. I'm like, what is this? D Dorian? Because I'm thinking it's Dorian, but then I'm like, that wouldn't have a sharp. Like a
Look
A,
at
but
this
anyway.
music theory person over here. Amazing.
I know this. What a idiot, guys.
No. I feel like all of us, we all wish we had that ability. 100%. Like chat. Like there's nobody in here that's like, that doesn't wish that they knew how to play piano. Nerd.
You know, guys. I learned theory.
There you go. Somebody,
He's a huge winner.
somebody clip Noir nerding out about the music theory and send it to his future GF.
You know, I never had to buy MIDI packs. I was never sucked into a MIDI pack because
I've never bought a MIDI pack either. I've bought sample packs though, just because I wanted to like support like whoever was making it.
Yeah. Anyway, I
Some nice progressions.
I want to scroll to where maybe this could be like even more intuitive because like it's not a MIDI pack, but let's see what this is.
You can tweak each one, adjust timing, and use different instruments. For me, this is where the magic now happens in Scalar 3. You stay in the creative flow. You don't have to bounce MIDI out constantly or jump back and forth between plugins.
Oh, that's
you could literally sketch out an entire song idea right here. Let's build an arrangement with the chords I've chosen here. Click on the Arrange button right at the top, and you'll see our chords. I'm going to get rid of this chord for now, and let's change our voicing. Kind of like the guitar voicing.
Okay.
Now let's add a bass line. Lots of different ones to choose from here. And we can even choose our instrument. Let's choose a bass sound. You can change the octaves.
They've got more instruments in there now.
Look at that general MIDI bass.
The inversion.
I'm going to give away this incredible $4,000. Wait, no, not this one. This incredible $4,000 piano for free. This piano is stunning. It's small enough to fit into any apartment, and it sounds beautiful.
It is pretty. It looks pretty.
The heck? I was almost afraid. Like, this is...
But what do you think about the piano, though? What do you think about the piano?
It is very cool.
It's gorgeous.
Is it real? Because I mean,
I don't know.
That would be so cool if it was like acoustic.
Like the real strings and stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. Remember, everyone, you can sound like this if you win this piano. Guaranteed. Just win this piano and you sound like it.
So, how do you get this piano? Well, it's super easy. I'm presenting a free live piano masterclass this Sunday where I'll teach you all the shortcuts to learn piano fast.
Why is his shirt got to be so open?
Oh, so he's not even selling the piano. He's selling a course.
But why is his shirt got to be so open?
And at the end,
this just seems too open.
One attendee and send them this piano.
His shirt's too open.
I'm skipping that. If the shirt was a bit more closed up, maybe I'd
And let's even add a melody. Let's choose something simple at first. And of course, we have to choose our own instrument now. Let's try the Juno on the melody.
See. I want to see how this sounds.
See? Now here, I'm looking at the mixer. Or I could even look at the MIDI that it's generated. I can change the inversion. I can change the octave.
That 5 chord is really kind of annoying to me. But hey, who am I?
Who am I? No, I really like that you can now arrange in Scalar 3. Obviously, you couldn't do that in Scalar 2. That's pretty cool because it was really annoying, like having to transfer like MIDI to my DAW, and I don't know. I think that's a fun feature for sure.
Yeah, I actually think maybe this in combination with that new that Ableton tool that plays it like a guitar or whatever that tool was, that new tool in Ableton that we saw, that like chord player.
Oh yeah.
Someone say what it was, but that chord player thing plus this could be cool.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, also everybody, I upgraded to Cubase 13. 14. I'm sorry, I bought 14. It's on sale. Hold on, let me check real quick.
Ooh, it's on sale, huh?
Let's stop looking at
You guys, Boo-Bass is on sale.
Wow. Here it is, everybody. If you're a Cubase person, I'm glad I get to mention this. If you're a Cubase person, the upgrade right now, let's see, this is the where's the upgrade?
Malice Coltrane wants to sign me up for the piano class. I feel so attacked.
Yeah, win that piano.
I know.
Ableton rules. Boo.
Oh, Rob, you rule. You are now the man. The man.
So if you're Nora's in such a good mood today. I love it. If only you knew.
I mean, you jumped into a pool of like into a ball pit with a rubber ducky. Like, who wouldn't be in a good mood after that?
Do I look super tired? Because I am. But anyways, Cubase 14, everybody, is $69 right now. I'm not trying to sell you on Cubase. I have to buy all my versions of Cubase. I'm just saying it is cheaper right now. Oh,
that is a really good price. 69 compared to 99.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's what was I gonna say? If you were a Cubase Pro 13 owner, like if you use 13, I'm just gonna say 14 is much better optimized for Apple Silicon. This version works so much smoother. I think the other version was doing some sort of trying to do Rosetta as well, but this version is extremely smooth and much better. So that's all I'm gonna say. Steinberg, not because I don't like them, just because, I mean, who cares? All right, next topic. We're going to go to the chat. Just put some suggestions in the chat, and it's y'all's happy hour.
Shout out, you guys. We have to give a shout out to LNA, does audio stuff. Her book is completed. You can now, I believe you can, is it like a pre-order or order? So you guys really need to go check her out. It is really freaking cool.
Did you pre-order it?
I may or may not be getting a copy.
I was going to say.
I will show it to, I will show y'all. I will show it to y'all when I get it.
Let's see.
It's really cool though. I mean, writing a book, like that's not an easy thing.
Let's just give it a little shine really quick. We talked about it before, but now let's give it a little shine. Here it is, everyone.
Okay, there we go. There it is. Okay.
Shout out to the book.
Yes.
Oh, I got to check this one out. I saw Mal said Alex Ball. Alex Ball, friend of the channel. I'm a fan of Alex Ball. Posted a new video.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh, let's check this out. Here's a good thing. I'm just looking at this and this looks cool. 12 tracks in 12 months. In 2024, I only released a track a month. I think that's actually that's a good bar.
Oh, absolutely.
One track in a month. If you can do.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I know that sounds like not even a lot, but really, if you're trying to feel it, it might be a bit of a heavy lift.
No, totally.
Because that means you got to put heart and passion into it. So I will say 12 tracks in 12 months may seem simple, but if you really care and you're coming from the heart, the emotion, where music I would hope is coming from, that can be tough. So let's go, Tony. What's going on, Tony?
Hey, Tony.
Let me get
I
Tony
am.
a little clapperoo here. Clapperoo here.
Yes,
Well, that wasn't very
clapperooski
good
for the
Tony.
Tonys.
Yeah. So anyway, shout out to LNA.
Yeah, super
What
cool.
did you guys put in the chat? What did you guys say?
Yeah, let's
we
see.
should talk about next. Oh, what's going on?
Ada?
Just grabbed a bunch of DI boxes. Ooh, okay. I used to have the Summit. I really like the Summit. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Ada, the long time no see. Let's see. Plug it. We just plugged it. Let's go. Let's see. I'm seeing people say they're Aquatic Borealis Studio One user, Bitwig more reliable. Okay.
Nice. Does anybody have any microphone recommendations for the price range of, I don't know. Let's go with price range 500.
For microphone?
500. Let's go with 250 to 1,500.
For which
that's a big range. Anybody have any microphone recommendations?
Wait, what do you mean? Like other than the SM7B?
I mean, yeah. The SM7Bs, don't get me wrong, like I use it all the time, obviously, for stream. I use it for doing like reference vocals. But I kind of want something that's a little bit crispier and like brighter. You know? The SM7B's got more of like a kind of like a darker tone. I want something that's a little brighter. Maybe like a condenser mic. Although that would mean I really need to figure out like how to treat the room I'm in, which seems impossible. Yeah, because like it's got like it's one of those rooms too that are really hard to treat. It's got like the kind of like the weird angle roof thing. So it's like, yeah. Oh, Matt Z says TLM 103. I've actually looked into that mic. It's super expensive, but there's always a firm.
Oh, jeez.
But I have the Rode NT1A that I've had for like forever, and that's always been my go-to mic. But again, I feel like I would really have to treat the room.
Yeah, I only use one microphone these days, and it's like my favorite microphone of all time. I mean, I like this microphone for podcasts, but I'll show you my favorite microphone of all time. It's the only one I use.
Ooh, let's see it.
It's very old, but it's a classic. It's a classic, and I just think it's amazing sounding. It's my Blueberry.
Oh my gosh, yes. Blue's awesome.
Classic. I love this microphone a lot. MXL 990, Catherine said, I had that mic for years, and people used to poo-poo MXL. I can verify that is not a bad microphone for what it costs. You can probably find them for $12 right now.
Oh, wow.
Catherine mentioned something that I totally forgot, so let's talk about this, actually. I really do want to talk about this. Thank you, Catherine. Recycle. Does anyone, remember Recycle? Recycle is a big time.
Okay. I'm so excited to get back to chopping breaks with my preferred software. Okay, Recycle. Tell us, for those of us that have no idea.
Exciting. Recycle was this product by Propeller Heads back in the day. Actually, I don't know if it started with Propeller Heads, but that's how I got into it. And it's free now. And this is how I remember it. So we're going over to Gear News really quick. Not friend of the channel, but used by the channel. Recycle. I loved using the Dr. Rex. And you couldn't get, actually, I need to download this actually. So heck yeah.
Yeah,
let's see.
What is it?
So it's a way to chop loops. And I don't remember why it's so good, but it was like an early sampling tool I used recycle in like 2002, probably.
Oh wow. Okay. So this has been around for a while then.
When I was like a kid. Like,
wow.
It's been around for a long time. Like since
Over
Reason 1.0.
30 years after its release. I mean, that is a long time. It's like.
Wait, it's saying 30 years?
It says
jeez.
over 30
I'm not
years.
even that old.
Yeah, I mean, sheesh, this is before any of us were born, you guys.
Wow. Wow. Let's check this video out. Thank you, Catherine. So excited. See, I've been proved wrong. There's actually something to care about again.
That's so sad the way you said that. Oh my gosh, I love the lighting that this guy has. I need that lighting.
He's got a good setup, actually. He's got a good
cool.
like camera setup.
I feel like I could do that background.
All right, it's 18 minutes long, but like let's put it in theater mode and then let's see.
Recycle, the utterly game-changing software that genuinely revolutionized the early days of sample flipping and became a standard sample library format across nearly every DAW, is now free. You heard me, it's free. And that means it is a no-brainer to see how the classic recycle and Rex file workflow can inspire new ideas in your own music. Because it's true that by changing our processes, we change the results we get. Let's do a little history first. The year is 1994, and I am at the peak of my coolness. And
all right, we don't care. Don't try to make a video like me.
That's so cute.
We don't need pictures of you in the video. Okay.
I loved that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back and watch that video because that was entertaining.
Don't you dare put pictures of your own childhood in your videos. No one gives a dang. All I really care about is like, Catherine, and if he doesn't answer this, can I also get Dr. Rex somehow? Because I don't care if I don't want recycle if I can't have this Dr. Rex, Octo-Rex at this point.
And our recycle sample is now playing back inside Reason with an immediate demonstration of the Rex file format's ability to adapt to our song's tempo. If I slow down my song, our Rex loop stays in time. The same is true if I change the pitch of my sample.
Yeah, it's just in...
Dr. Octorex also includes some sound design controls, like an onboard filter to give my loop a darker vibe. By this point, pitch shifting and filtering this loop, it started...
Can someone please find out and tell me? Because I want Octorex as just a standalone plugin, and then I can stop with all this other stuff. But I can't watch an 18-minute video to care. So somebody find out and then let us know. But Rex files are just like chopped sample type files. So I just think the way it works, like it looks a little old school. They updated the sort of this, but
yeah,
I might actually, to be honest, I may like download this.
Okay.
No, Catherine, no.
Wait, so what is the selling point to this recycle thing again? It's like a...
Wow, what a hater. Can you imagine that she would say that?
No, because I'm just seeing I'm seeing this right now and there's it looks a little bit like something that you can do on Ableton. That's why I'm sorry.
Sorry. You mean Ableton can do what Recycle Done did? That's what you mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I mean, Recycle's been around for over 30 years, so you're right. Ableton definitely probably took notes, but that's, I don't know, what is like the cool thing? Like, is there a part of the video that like shows him doing the thing?
Yeah, like I think. I mean, the thing is, it takes like 5 seconds to do it. That's why. Okay, so I think he's doing it here. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So essentially, you pull in a loop.
Okay.
These aren't effects like reverb or distortion that you might first associate with that term. These are Recycle's way of affecting the quality and character of our sample loop. It's things like envelope shaping for each slice of a beat, equalizer curves that shape the tonality, or dynamics shaping to enhance transients. I can toggle on preview, and then I'm ready to slice up my sample and adjust any of these effects along the way, previewing how they impact my sample. And this is where Recycle's transient detection comes into play. As soon as I move the sensitivity slider, you'll see Recycle identifies a series of beat slices in my drum beat. Clicking any one of them plays that single slice. And it's all pretty automatic and magical, until it isn't. This one slice here contains 2 drum hits. This other slice contains 3, a kick, a snare, and a hi-hat. And if we left this as is and changed the tempo of our loop and our DAW down the road, the timing of these 3 hits wouldn't change, resulting in something that sounds offbeat. So we want to make sure each transient hit of the drums gets its own slice, and we do that by dialing up the sensitivity higher. Once I move it above 15, you'll see a new slice marker appear here. But we can still see some transient peaks without slice markers, so we'll keep dragging it higher and higher until...
I mean, as if everyone doesn't already know what this is, but this is just how they do it in...
cool, man.
Or in Recycle.
Okay, cool.
I like... let's see if he kind of gets into why.
I mean, it's been around for so long. Obviously, it's like got really cool stuff in it.
I mean, it's weird because it's kind of like basic, but let's just keep playing. See if he tells us.
Every one of them has been identified. Good. If we go too far, we'll start seeing slices appearing where no transient beat's really actually occurring. But 65 seems like the sweet spot where every beat has its own slice marker. Since sample slicing is the primary role of Recycle, let's save this file at this point and move it over to Reason, where I'll show you how I like to use Rex loops like this. The same Rex2 document format that we save as in Recycle happens to also be the file format used by the Dr. Octarex loop player inside Reason. We can drag and drop that Rex file onto our Dr. Octarex device to load it in the loop player. I press play.
Just listen to that. Listen to that Roger Lynn type beat. Look at that.
And our Recycle
Roger Lynn type beat. Yeah, this is I just love the way Dr. Octarex works. I miss Reason, but I don't want Reason just for this. But I don't know. Do you do any like sample chopping for the stuff you do on them?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I love sample chopping. I love just like, I mean, making my own samples, and I use a lot of for those of you that are familiar with Ableton, definitely use Sampler a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely using Warp a lot. Mm-hmm. That's one of my favorite things to do, actually.
I didn't use loops. Like, I didn't use sampled, like, drum stuff. I mean, okay, every drum... Well, there goes the blueberry.
Wait, no, really? Really?
Anyway,
no.
Every, like, every sample, obviously... Every drum thing is a sample, but like I didn't use loops and then cut it up. But like probably this last album, I used like so many loops and just chopped it up, and it just I just enjoyed it. I don't know.
Yeah, really it's fun. I love doing that, especially like putting a loop in there and then replacing what's in the loop with your own sounds that you've like curated.
Yeah. And
then kind of just like, you know, like taking some stuff away, adding some stuff in where it wasn't there. But I kind of like that as like a base, like just like you've said, like a skeleton. Yeah.
And I think it's cool. Catherine mentioned it, like this part where you like time stretch and, you know, kind of affect the loops. I used to really love, one of my favorite things to do with Dr. Octarex back in the day was to take the loop that it would give you, like after you did whatever you want, and then like change it from like being a 4-bar loop to like something different. So change it to be like 6 bars or something. Just like stretch it, and it would kind of infuse like different rhythms, almost like polyrhythm type things. And then you could play like another drum beat, like a 4/4, so something straight like on top of it, and it would just be very, I don't know, just a creative way. Because I don't really like the idea of using a loop as a loop unless it's literally a shaker or something.
No, I get you. Like you want to, I totally understand what you mean. You know, especially in a world full of like people just dragging and dropping a splice loop. You know?
Like someone drags and drops a spice. Also, don't flame me for this, you know who, but don't drag and drop a static like loop and then get mad that like, oh no, somebody claimed it.
Yeah,
like, you didn't do anything.
No, I know. That's the issue. That's the issue with like the splice stuff is like if you've got something that you haven't really affected or you haven't really put your own spin on, you just gotta know that somebody somewhere is gonna claim it. It's gonna happen.
You're lazy.
I can't wait for this video. Man.
I'm just saying, it's not gonna be. You know what copyright claimed me? My own music.
Oh, dude, do you remember? Do you remember? I don't know if you ever posted on Instagram during this time, but there was a time where you could post your own music on Instagram, and like it would get claimed, and like Instagram would be like, you don't have permission for this video. The owner, like it was weird. Like you couldn't even post your own songs on Instagram for a while. It was odd. It was really odd.
I honestly miss the days of like. I mean, am I old? Noir yells at clouds. Am I? What's that guy's name? Who's that guy? Rick Beato, that guy. I just think that like you can't just pull a literal like I know things are royalty free, but
they're not.
Don't how am I supposed to say this? Don't you feel bad? Oh no, I'm not even gonna start this. I'm gonna have to delete the stream.
Really? Okay, no. I mean, it's so funny. I know where you want to go with it, and I know it could be controversial, and I so want to talk about it, but like obviously I'm not gonna make you talk about it. But yeah, that's a fun conversation. But like no matter which side you're on, I don't know. I'm all for discussion on these types of things. Weaselbox says no, say it.
Saying.
Matt Z says bring the flames. This is why people tune in.
Just saying.
Go for it. Just say it.
Just
say it. Like if people really get hurt about you shouldn't. You guys, like obviously everybody's gonna have their own way of making music. Like it's not that serious, you know.
All I'm gonna say when everybody is making all the hubbub about like original music and whatever they're talking about, I just think like this is just what happens. Okay.
Ooh, let's see the meme.
It's just this, okay? This is what it feels like when someone just uses the sample off the shelf. I'm talking they don't reverse it, they don't slow it down, they don't pitch it. I mean,
no, I get you. And again, there's different there's different contexts. Like there's a context in which it can work, obviously, in which it does work, obviously, like, but I also understand the context in which it can be annoying.
My thing is this. I don't care if you do it, but when something happens behind the scenes and you complain about it, like, I just feel like you should have known, you know?
Yeah, for sure. You know who actually had something like that happen? I want to say it was, I forgot what the producer's name was, but he had like I think it was I don't know if it was like a free sample pack or something that he had on Splice, but it got a placement or it got used in Espresso, the Sabrina Carpenter song. It got used in that song. And he said the first time he knew about it was actually when he heard the song. And he obviously doesn't get any credit for it or anything like that. I forgot if it was like he put it on Splice or if it was like a free sample pack or something. But regardless, like he did not get any credit for it. And I think he said like it was so noticeable that like they like either they didn't really do anything to the sample. It was like a guitar thing, or they did like very little to it. And it was just so noticeable. But I mean, that does happen.
I just think like sampling is awesome. I love the idea. I don't sample. If I sample, you can't tell I sampled, right? And typically I sample drum type things because I like the feel of a drum. Like I'll sample a vinyl record for the drums and it just gives a good feel. Now, I just think sampling, I'm just going to throw this stream away at this point and just show examples. Because I think this is a really good example of this. Let's see. Please hold court while I look up this stuff really quick.
Yeah, you guys. Okay, if Dot says, yeah, Espresso is like the guitar loop is a full splice sample. Yeah, that is what I heard as well. It's interesting. Okay, I like this. Weaselbox says, you haven't made it as a musician until you haven't been paid for what made you famous. That's so sad.
Okay, let's see.
Oh gosh.
Okay, here's the song. Okay, so it's sampled. I'm trying to see what this sampled.
Rob Taylor, listen to Hold On Close. That's a better one. And you know what's funny that's the one that you just mentioned. Rob's saying that he listened to one of my songs. I'm like, don't listen to that one. That one's terrible. I want to delete that one actually. But thank you. I appreciate it. At the time, obviously, I thought it was worth uploading.
Okay. I'm gonna just search this on YouTube and then play it, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, because I have to find 2 videos of this. Let's see if this will play. Okay. Give me a second, chat. I'm cooking. Let him cook.
Yeah,
let him cook.
Thank you. I gotta learn how to take compliments, man. I'm really bad at accepting compliments. You are too, Han Noir.
What, did someone say I'm good at something?
I mean, all the time, every stream. But I'm just saying, you're pretty bad at like accepting compliments, right?
Accepting compliments, accepting money. There's a lot of things that I need to try to do better about. Okay. Because here's a great example I want to play. Jeez, lady.
Thank you, Rob Taylor. Yeah, Hold On Close is like, it's tight.
Okay. Now, I have multiple things here. Ready, everybody? What's up, Destructo? What's going on? So, first and foremost, I think sampling is amazing. And this is why sampling is amazing, because it's used by people who do creative things with other people's work as inspiration for their own original sound. Now, first case in point, I'm going to throw away the $5 from this stream doing this very quickly.
It's for Rob Taylor. Gracias.
Shout out Rob Taylor. Oh wait, what's going on over here, Rob Taylor?
No, you just said subbed.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Round of applause, Rob Taylor. We love it. We love it. Now, here is this. Ready? This is Godzilla versus Mothra. This is just a track. It's going to be immediately copyright claimed, but here it is.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Now everyone knows that, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Now,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, everybody knows this.
everyone knows that, right?
It's so like so iconic.
So we're about to hit Catherine right here with that W.
Oh yeah.
And oh gosh, sorry everybody.
But see, that's what I mean. In this context, it works. Oh really? It's not available. Whatever. But see, that's what I mean. In that context, like that became like just like so epic, you know.
Here we go.
Get the fuck up. Simon says, get the fuck up. Throw your hands in the sky. Music's in the back, sipping yak, y'all. What's up? Girls, rub on your dick.
Okay, right? Cool
Yes.
song.
No,
Pharaoh
but-
Monch's Internal
Yes.
Affairs.
Exactly, but that's why I said in the beginning, like there's a context in which it really can like just work and just be amazing, and then there's another context where, you know, it's a little, it's not.
New York
as.
City kitty. New York City committee pity the fool that with the song the witty. And then here we go. The exact same sample. One of my favorites. Now, it's literally all this. But the ways in which these two producers or production teams took that and made it their own is what makes sampling so powerful. But they didn't drag and drop the original sample, have it just play straight, and then you know, sit around and do the freaking
Recycle.
you know,
No, totally.
it's mine.
I will say and this is where like the sample debate just like gets kind of like there's like almost like a gray area because obviously like there's instances where it works, there's instances where it, you know, kind of cringe, but there's also like this gray area because like Alicia Cara, I think that's her name. Please let me know if I'm butchering the name. That song, I forgot what it's called. I'll Be Over Here. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, but I believe they actually did drag and drop a very famous sample. I don't remember what the sample, like it's like a string kind of thing. The I'll be over here. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they had like the string sample in there. I want to say they dragged and dropped it. They didn't do anything to it.
I mean, the thing is, I think it's like fair use. I think of sampling
Yes,
like
exactly.
fair use. Is it transformative?
Right. There's got to be more to it. It can't just be like,
Yes.
because like with that song in particular, like what makes that memorable is the vocalist, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's the thing. It's
There's this super special thing about it. I mean, obviously the sample's really cool, but the vocalist takes it to another level. So there's got to be something in it that's like, if you are going to drag and drop it, there's got to be something that's really taken it to another level, and it's not just the sample itself shining through.
Yes.
You know?
No, great point.
Yeah.
That's I think that is actually a great point
Right.
because I think for me, it's always like this. When you sampled, is it paying homage to the
Yes.
original sample, the original song, by sort of transforming it, and then without your artistry, it's just like the sample in a way.
Exactly.
Like there's two songs. There's I believe it's Fuji La, right? Off of the Fuji's Score album, which I might as well play because that'll be we've given this away already. So Fuji La. Oh gosh, I didn't spell this right, but it hopefully will come out. Here we go.
Hmm.
Okay, we're just gonna play things, and
yeah,
it's
why
gonna
not?
all. It's gonna all.
Oh, see,
but I am
Weaselbox.
switching count.
Weaselbox says the sample gets their attention, then you blow them away with your skills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go. Share this. Fuji-la. Okay, ready? Oh wait. Ooh. No, I'm sorry. It's ready or not. I'm like, wait, no. It's actually ready or not.
Ready or not, here I come.
Right? Everyone knows this. Mm-hmm. This is the sample right here.
Yep.
Everyone knows that. Okay? But everyone also knows this. Get to the sample, Mario. Pitch differently so that it's in the key that he's going to be able to sing in.
Right.
It's sped up a little bit from the original. Okay? But it's an entirely different feel.
Right. Yeah.
It's an R&B banger. I just kept into myself. I don't wanna... It's an R&B banger. It's not.
Gun blast, think fast. I think I'm
love that song.
My girl pinched my hips and see if
it's an entirely different feel, but the same sample. And yes, perfect song, perfect. It's Enya, and even the Enya song is a banger.
Yeah, man. There's so many gray areas. Like, who said that? Was that Malice Coltrane that said that? Yes, so many gray areas.
And like Enya, this is
amazing. Beautiful.
But I mean, anyway, not to go too much into it, but like, I really, one of the albums I respect the most of all albums is Daft Punk's, I forget exactly what the name of it is. I'm sorry. It's not Alive.
We all have really bad memory. That's what I'm getting out of this. But we remember the music, but we always forget the names.
Gosh, I know. Daft Punk. I think it's Discovery. I'll just say Discovery. But anyway, you go listen to Daft Punk Discovery. You'll hear so many songs that you're like, how does this jam so hard? And you'll realize it's a sample. It's like a funk sample that they flipped so well. Mm-hmm. You thought that they were like musical geniuses, but they're musical geniuses because they know what groove is. Daft Punk Next to Anyone knows what groove is, and it's like Justice. Justice and Daft Punk to me are very similar. They're just great sampling artists. Anyway, I don't know. We went into this tangent.
I know we did. You said you didn't want to talk about it, and then we talked about it. But I feel like we talked about it again in a way where it wasn't a black and white thing.
Yes,
it wasn't like a don't use samples or it's okay to use samples. Like it's context matters for sure. You know.
Yes, and I don't think Daft Punk would ever sit there and say they could have done what they did without the sampling, because the sampling. It's not their sound. It's that their sound is the understanding of deep grooves and dance floor emotions. Mm-hmm. And if you listen to them, you just, they're just so good. But if someone said, oh, sampling sucks and sampling is only hip hop, to discount one of the most sampled on albums ever, and it's not near like a hip hop album. I mean, yeah. Anyway.
Great point. Love that.
Well, anyways, this was a great stream.
Yeah, that was honestly we really got into it, man. We got into it.
Yeah.
Weaselbox
so
says
conclusion lazy.
conclusion lazy. Weaselbox says it's nice to hear you say that, Noir. Sampling is wonderful when done artfully. Oh, I love that is the quote of the night. Sampling is wonderful when done artfully. You know?
Yeah, I love sampling.
Yeah, I know. Sampling. There's amazing songs that have come out of just sampling, you know? Context though. I'm not gonna continue this conversation, but I think we already said everything that needed to be said, but yeah.
You're lazy. No.
Lazy.
I'm just kidding. You dragged and dropped it from a thing that allowed you to drag and drop it.
Dude, it's kind of funny because like one of my favorite things to do is to take a sample and to have it sound nothing like what it actually sounded like. Like that song that I sent you a couple weeks ago. I've been meaning to send you like what I received so that you could hear like, oh dude, like the like, you know what I mean? Like it's just crazy what you can do with something. Like you can take something and just make it sound like completely different.
I think that's the lost art, Autumn. The lost art is the taking of the sample and saying, I have to make something with this, and then doing something, right? It's the sampling from the records. Yes, you had a record store, but the record only had so many records and you only had so much money. Of course, if you can literally have how many samples does Splice have? 10 billion.
Oh my gosh.
And
yeah.
you just click until you find the thing that just is the thing, and then you never change it.
Dude, I know. You know how many songs I hear? Like I went to my chiropractor and I heard a song that had literally a like chord progression sample that was not moved at all. And I'm like, dude, I like recognize this from Splice. Like it's funny like how some of that works, but
and look, I'm not mad at those people. I'm just saying it's just it's the backlash. You're mad about it.
Yeah, don't get mad when you get like a
claim.
It's like if you don't do anything to your sample, I mean, it's gonna happen. Somebody else is gonna use the same sample and probably not do anything to it either, and you might have some issues.
Yeah. Anyways, we love you all. Please go out and be creative. Do not be lazy.
Oh my gosh, we went over stream a lot, like by 7 minutes. I don't usually go over by that long, but yeah, thanks you guys for
so fired up.
It was a fun conversation. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyway, goodbye.
Oh, see you later, oscillators.
Thanks everybody coming. See you later.